my side, it's a good evening. So, hello, sir, and first of all, welcome to the my channel. Right here, I am Vijay Tawari. I am currently pursuing BTech in IT from VGI Bhopal. So, alongside, I have also started my uh, podcast channel. That's a podcast with Vijay. So, I've just focused to upload my vocabulary or means sentence where the young student learn something. So, please, to begin with, can you introduce yourself?
Of course. It's nice to meet you, Vijay. My name's Steve Mack, and I run a channel called L- Learn English, Sound British, which I'm confident you'll put a link to in your description of this video. The aim of the channel is to help people improve their English so that they can communicate better.
Okay, that's a wonderful sound from your side. So yeah, and I am also so curious to know from you. You spill the beans about your journey. So please, can you discuss that?
I'm sorry, I forgot what you wanted me to spill the beans about.
Yeah, means spill the means. Can you describe your journey, right? Before you took content creator, what you
Oh,
are.
my journey onto YouTube and to start a channel it all happened recently. About 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago, we were just in COVID, or we were just finishing the COVID pandemic. And I was bored because in England, like everywhere around the world, we were all forced to stay inside our houses. So I was looking for something to do. I first started teaching people online, just using an agency. And then I decided, well, it wasn't really satisfying enough for me. So I decided to start a YouTube channel. I love YouTube, I like watching it. I have my own hobbies and interests. And I thought, I'll have a go at that. And if it works, great. And if it doesn't, well, that doesn't really matter. Now, YouTube seems to have taken over my life. And I think at the moment I've got just over 60,000 subscribers who regularly watch my videos, and that makes me really happy.
Yeah, sir, that's a wonderful journey. Yeah, means in day before yesterday, I have watched your YouTube postcard with Ritu ma'am, Ritu English, right? And after that, I will send you the request through the Gmail to invite my podcast
That's
channel.
great.
Yes.
That's great.
Okay, so can you tell me? I think I heard through this podcast before your YouTube journey, you are a government employer, I think.
That's right. I was for 30 years.
Yes,
We say in English, we use the expression man and boy, meaning for so long I grew up doing that same job. And it was interesting. I got to travel a lot around the country and meet lots of nice people.
yes,
But once I retired, I thought I'll just have a big long holiday. And that was fine. For a few years, I got to travel. I went to lots of great countries. But after a few years of that, I was bored. And then COVID came along. And as I say, I
yes,
decided I needed to do something with my life. And the internet is such a valuable resource to everyone. I use it every day. You, I'm sure, use it every day.
yes.
And and YouTube, it's free to start a channel. It costs me nothing. I use the most basic of equipment. So all it takes really is my time.
Okay, then. So, sir, here means I think you are older than me. So older because you are, I think you are aged as of my grandfather. Right? I am a your
Thank you.
child. I am a child. So how was weather in your country? It is cold or what?
freezing here at the moment. It's
Oh,
very, very cold.
yeah.
That's why I've got this big thick cardigan on.
Yes,
It's
yes, yes.
very
Yeah. If I tell about my where I am staying, right? So I am just
please
introduce.
do.
Yeah, I am just introduce myself. So I am, as I already told, I belong from India, right? Bhopal, India. So right now I am pursuing Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science in my final year. So recently I have also started my podcast channel where at least 80 subscriber, and now I am doing practice mode to increase my subscriber. And also I am, you are the first person where I upload your podcast video, right? And also I am nowadays I am increasing my communication skill because I know what the important of communication skill.
I think you're doing very well. I
Yeah,
think
thank
you're
you.
doing very well.
Yes. So one question I have also have. So how do you stay mentally active and motivated after your government retirement? Can I speak again?
Sorry, yeah, please repeat that. It
Okay,
cut
okay.
out halfway
Okay,
through your
okay,
question.
okay. I am saying that how do you stay mentally active and motivated after your government retirement?
Um, well, to be honest with you, I didn't. Like I said, I took a long holiday. So I had years and years of doing nothing but going on trips, watching television, getting bored. So my brain was starting to slow down. It's only since I started helping people with their English language skills that now every day I have to really concentrate to write the scripts for the videos, then I film the videos, then I edit the videos, then I upload the videos, and I get to guest on marvelous channels like
Yes.
yours.
So
So that's how I stay motivated.
yeah,
Oh, of
nice.
course, and YouTube pays me.
Yeah, nice. So means you are doing all it yourself, means you are uploading video, editing video, you are doing all yourself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Everything, 100%.
Yes, yeah, that nice. So, sir, for my audience or for my young student, if you could give one message to young learner, what would it be? So, it's a very pleasure.
Um, choose a subject. If you're going to start a YouTube channel, for example, like I did, choose a subject that interests you. Don't don't just think, oh, this is a popular subject to do videos on. I see people getting millions of views because they're talking about cars or they're talking about fishing or cooking. If it doesn't interest you, you will very quickly stop being motivated. So choose a subject that's in your heart. If you like making cakes, then make videos about making cakes. If you love trains, then make a video about trains. It's really important to be passionate about what you do because it is hard work. On my channel, there is just me, and it takes me 6 days, 6 full days a week, sometimes working 9, 10 hours just to produce 2 videos. So if you're not willing to do it, if I was doing it about, I don't know, cricket, I don't like cricket. I know that's terrible talking to someone from India. I'm a football person. But if I'd have started a channel about cricket because I thought this will make me lots of money and get lots of views,
Yes,
I couldn't have done that for 2 years. I would have been bored. I could do it about football, but I couldn't do it about cricket. So choose something you're passionate about. And that way, you'll keep motivated, you'll keep up the hard work. Well, be absolutely, let me say one thing absolutely clearly. It is hard, hard work. When you see the big YouTube channels, the Mr. Beasts of this world,
yes,
they work so team. It's just you, and your first 10 videos might get 10 views in total. So that's my advice. Do something you're passionate about.
Yeah, that's a wonderful message from my audience, and also younger will always support that, right? So, sir, means if I ask you or take some guidance from your side, means right now I'm a learner and growing on that phase. So, what you will say me how yeah, I know I make some grammatical mistake during during our conversation, but what the way to communicate, or is the grammatical is manner or judgment is just so high, or it's a just normal?
Okay, there's a couple of things. Firstly, when you're creating a video, and this is going out as a video,
Yes,
obviously the visuals, the image is really important. So what you're doing now is you've got light coming behind you, you have a window behind you. So you're not very clear. If
yes.
you turn the camera around the other way, then you would look so much better. So simple things like that. Um, I don't have studio lights. I can't afford expensive gear. So I have a window there, and I have a shoebox with an old table lamp there. That's all my lights. But look at how clear my image is. Didn't cost me any money. Literally cost me no money. But here's the image. Second most important thing is the sound quality. People are far more likely to not watch you if they can't hear you than see you. So if you're going to invest any money, invest in a very good microphone. It's the one thing that I bought is a good microphone. Not the most expensive, but it's so important to have good sound. From an accent point of view, I can understand you, but then after years of teaching people from India and other countries around the world, my ears are trained to understand. You speak a little fast. The Indian accent, when you speak English, is probably the most difficult for English people to understand. And most of the reason, here's a quick tip for you and all your viewers who are from the same country as you, which is a great country, don't get me wrong. Quick tip is you carry a lot of tension in this joint of your jaw here. What I mean is it's very stiff when you speak. Thank you, whoever turned the lights off. That's much better.
Yes, now it's better.
Um, um, so you do that naturally with your own, whether you speak Hindi or whatever other language you speak in your home country, you carry tension here. And that means your mouth doesn't move as much as an English person's would. Listen when I start speaking and I start putting stress here, then
Yes.
all of a sudden I start sounding a little bit like an Indian person speaking English. There is no choice. It's mechanics. It's how the sound works. So relax that. Speak a little slower, and it will really help other people understand you. On my site, there's lots of videos that can help you. It's an easy thing to fix. It really is.
Yeah, I will definitely watch it, and also I will learn from that. Yeah, what happened means from my side it's a simple English, light simple English, but from your side it's a British English. So I feel difficulty to understand your word, right? But I will accept it and also understand what you are saying, right? Yes.
It's
So
only practice. It's only practice. To
yeah.
speak fluent English, you only need a few thousand words. We usually use the same words over and over again. Don't worry about grammar. I don't teach grammar. I'm not thinking about grammar when I speak. I
Yes.
know when you were in school, you were taught I am, he is, she is, they are. It's boring. You don't need it. We don't use it. It just practice, just listen to English people on YouTube, on the TV, in movies. Let it come naturally. Learn English the same way you learn your own language, just by listening and then repeating. That's the best way.
So, yeah, okay, sir. So, can you ask means something, or means you can guide me and give you one message what I can, how I can serve, because nowadays I am also is struggling so more to become a good employer, to enter in a IT city where I can get a job, right? Because right now I am also preparing for my job interview to get a good job.
Yes, yes. Do you know, it's difficult. I have an advantage over you in that I get paid by the government for not working. I'm retired. I get what we call a pension. So it's fine. If YouTube decided they didn't want me on their channel anymore, that's fine. I would still have a house. I would still be able to eat. You're just starting out. Like you said, I'm older than your grandfather. You're just starting out. I appreciate how much hard work it is. What I would say to you is keep going. I wish I'd done this 20 years ago. When YouTube first started, I wish I'd started then. Um, but I didn't. I started just over 2 years ago. And the most important thing is you start. Start today. Decide. Make a plan for yourself. Try and organize your calendar. You've only got so many hours in the day. So it's really important to be organized, especially when it's just you and it's not a team. Decide, I'm going to get up at this time. The first thing I'm going to do is, are you going to write a script for your podcast or your channel? Are you going to study? Whatever it is, make it clear on a calendar. And there's lots of free calendars out there. I use Google's free calendar just so that I know where I am. My appointment today, I set it up so that it told me. You sent me 4 emails saying, please be there. Don't forget to be there. I'm there. I was here before you because my calendar told me to.
Yes.
So get organized. It's so important. There are only so many hours in the day. You've got to really fill those hours if you're doing this and you intend to study as well.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Yeah, means before our conversation, I will also prepare a script for conversation, you right? Because I am not so well in my communication, so I have also prepare the script. What I will talk you, what the next question I will ask you, right? So it's I think good way to communicate you.
Right. When you're talking to the camera, I don't like it. I'm talking to a little square box and I don't like doing it. And when I first started, if you look at some of my really old videos, my first video was how to pronounce the letter R like an English person, because lots of people struggle with that. And when you watch the video, you see me like this. And what you need to do is use your tongue like this. Oh, it's horrible. I'm not relaxed. But now, 300 videos later, far more relaxed. So it's just practice. And I pretend that I'm not talking to the camera. I pretend I'm talking to one person. So now I'm not talking to that little box that I can see in front of me. I'm talking
Yes.
to my friend Vijay. I'm talking to you like we're in a cafe, we're drinking tea, we're just having a chat. It makes you more relaxed than, hello, my name is Vijay. You need to leave that behind and just relax. And that's how I do it. I pretend I'm talking to a person.
Yeah, actually, one thing I have also tell you means what happened. My laptop is so old, right? So the camera quality is also not good. That in that way, my video quality is not good. So I will appreciate you. Means you are managing that or I am visible properly. So sorry for that.
Right. The first 100 videos I did, I used the camera that was on my laptop. That's all I had, the cheap little webcam. And I'm the only adult I know that doesn't have a phone. But if I had a phone, then I would use the camera on the phone because that's probably the best camera for you to use. If you haven't got money to buy fancy equipment. Instead, about 200 videos ago, I bought myself a nice webcam. But that's all it is. It's a little tiny thing from a company called Ozbot. And that's the only camera I have that I use indoors. I recently bought this. I can show you.